You don't know what you want. One minute you like me, and the next you don't. One minute you're ashamed to be seen with me, and the next you think I'm the best thing that ever happened to you.
That is the legendary actor Geena Davis there in her Oscar-winning role in the movie The Accidental Tourist. After more than 4 decades in Hollywood, she says her next project is one of her most exciting yet. Davis stars in the new Netflix sci-fi series The Boroughs. It is executive produced by the creators of Stranger Things. Davis plays Renee Joyce, a former music manager living in a retirement community in New Mexico. She joins a misfit crew of heroes seeking to uncover a potentially dangerous and dark conspiracy lurking in their community.
Excuse me? Here's a tip. When somebody says thank you, you just say you're welcome instead of being a snippy little. The other person will happily go on their way, and you can go back to doing what all grumpy old men love to do, be alone.
You're welcome.
Attaboy, Sam.
And the incredible and incredibly talented Geena Davis joins us now. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
So you said that you immediately fell in love with this character when you read the script. Tell us a little bit more about that.
Yeah, I do. I love this character. And what a great description of the show you just gave.
Thank you.
Yeah. I get to play kind of a badass who's constantly saying, you know, I'm not old enough to actually live here. I don't want anything to do with that idea. And I get to have a much younger boyfriend and all that. So she's a really, really fun character, and was a rock and roll band manager and all that. So
yeah, and your character refuses to be sidelined by age.
Right.
You know, were you able to find some parallels between yourself and this character?
Well, yeah, very much so, yeah. It's so weird when you get old, you have a picture of what it'll be like, you know, when you get older. And,
right.
And then you're there and you're like, wait a minute, I'm still me.
I'm still me.
Nothing happened.
Still living life.
That's right, that's right.
So you are drawn to these kind of mysterious storylines. I mean,
true.
You played the girlfriend of a fly, a manicurist
Classic.
who falls in love with an alien,
Yep.
and of course you're in Beetlejuice. Why are you drawn to these projects?
And I was the parent of a rodent also.
That's true. Stuart Little.
Right?
I love that movie.
I have a lot of interspecies experience.
And so the question is, are you drawn to these projects, or are they coming to you for your outer worldly experience?
Oh, I don't know. Well, let's say they come to me and then I say, yes, that's me. Yes, I want to do that. Yeah.
There is a trailer for this show. I don't know if we have it queued up, but in the trailer, there is a scene, just a very quick snippet, of a red convertible 1970s era car going right off a cliff.
Right.
That was very Thelma and Louise, and we felt compelled to ask you about that.
You know, now that you mentioned it, I can see where you're going with that.
Can you tell us anything? Come on.
No, I would not.
Without revealing too much, but just a little.
Well, but I didn't have it. It was in the script. I didn't, you know, but I don't know. But it's interesting.
Oh, so it has nothing to do with, there's no like breadcrumb trail of Thelma and Louise.
No. Okay. And I'm not in the car when it goes over the cliff. So that's a change.
Yeah. For more than 20 years, you have helped lead the Geena Davis Institute, which really strives for more representation in this industry. How proud are you of the work that you have done, and what work needs to be done moving forward?
Right. Yeah, I'm thrilled with the progress that we've made. It's been incredible. For example, for female characters in children's entertainment, we're now at parity, which was profoundly not the case when I started out. But what I realized is people didn't notice it. You know, there could be a show with one female character and nobody realized it until you have the data and you can point it out. So that was my technique, was like, I'm going to go directly to the creators.
Right.
I don't have to educate the public, you know. And so we've made a lot of change.
Well, the movie where you made the biggest impact on my life is A League of Their Own, which is chock full of strong female
talking about
characters.
it all day.
Talk about classic.
All day. It's one of my top 5.
Yeah, it's ever.
One of all time movies.
We watched it on repeat growing up. How did that movie change you? I mean, it was such a huge hit.
Yeah, you know, and the characters I've played have had a big impact on me. Like, I've gotten to play bolder characters than I was in real life.
Really?
Like, I got to be the president, you know,
Right.
baseball phenomenon and all that. And And it rubs off on you, you know, when you get to pretend.
Does it?
In what ways? In what ways has, you know, characters you've played in the past rubbed off on you?
Well, I was raised to be the politest, most self-effacing person in the world, but then I was playing these characters who did, you know, jumped off cliffs and did all this incredible stuff. I was a pirate captain, you know, so...
Give you more courage in
yes,
real life?
Yes, it made me much more confident in my personal life.
I want to go back to that image from League of Their Own for 1 second, because Adriana had a question earlier that we were talking about at the table, which is, did you do that split yourself?
Yes.
Yes!
Wow!
Yes, I did.
You did.
But here's the inside information. You know, I went down in the split, but, you know, the muscles to, like, suck yourself back up.
That's a different skill set.
Going down easy, going back up.
Yeah. Well, Geena Davis, thank you so much. You are a living legend, and we
thank you.
appreciate you. And you are looking as beautiful as ever, still acting at a high level. The Boroughs, you can see it, and it is streamed on Netflix May 21st.